hi everyone, Lele here, and today we are still in Zurich, right? And we continue our journey into all what are the interesting aspects of working for this BSC company, right? And today we are here with Martin and Juraj, that had a quite interesting experience. And as you see, we show already in some of the videos that there is the opportunity, of course, from Slovakia to come to work and then to visit another country to work there and also then to come back, right? So this was also your experience. But let's start from one of you. So, for example, Juraj. So, what are you doing here in Zurich? What's your role?
Currently I'm working as a lead developer in the RMP team, which stands for a risk modeling platform. So team where I work is maintaining and developing models and predictive models for a risk. So kind of ultimate goal of that is to find out how much money we need to save as a company. Not only for rainy days, but generally for when the hell breaks loose. So, and vice versa, it means how much money we can invest further in further ventures. So,
and this experience brought you, like you started working in Slovakia?
After school, yes, I was working here. Then
in Zurich directly.
Yeah. No. This was a different company. So basically, and then moved to Ireland.
How long ago did you come to Zurich?
I started working in Zurich 3 years ago. Came here directly from US. I actually finished job in US on Friday evening. Sat on the plane on Monday morning. I went to the job here.
Interesting. And what's your experience with abroad from here?
I would recommend it to anybody. Just go there and either for study or for working. It's a great experience. It's not like going for holiday to some other country, so it's much different. And you find that some things works better there, some things work worse, and something else is different. So, but all over, great experience.
But so basically you were working here in Zurich and then you went
No.
Within the company to work abroad?
No, this was a different company before the Zurich.
Okay, but you still worked abroad and experienced something.
Yeah, so that's for 10 years.
Where have you been?
7 years in Ireland and 3 years in US.
Okay.
That was the same company there, just moved there, but from Ireland straight to US, do some data science, and then came back here. Find this job straight from US.
So like working in Slovakia in one of the BSC company, do you think has some advantages compared to your rest experience, or less advantages? What's your reflection around that?
Actually, there in the culture or something, it's not that much different. So the English is main language here when we talk with our customers and business partners, like mostly in Zurich and in Switzerland. So it's still feels like a little bit abroad. So it's not like going from Slovak or completely English speaking company straight to the Slovak speaking company. I was thinking about that. I think a few weeks ago, and I thought, okay, how it would be actually working just for the Slovak company, no English at all, and I found it quite strange. So this is something in the middle. So still international experience here, but back home.
So when you are out, you're
I'm home, and when I'm at work, I'm kind of abroad.
Anything that instead, for example, this kind of industry that is the service center, business service center, have more as an advantage, perhaps.
In what sense do you mean?
I don't know. For example, the quality of the job or the business facilities or the benefits you might have. I don't know if there is something that you didn't find anywhere else, but you're happy to accept on top of being in Slovakia, I would say.
Zurich has great benefits. Whatever floats your boat, I would say I cannot complain about any aspect of the job. I just flexible working hours, no overtimes. That's a biggie, kind of. I say plenty of out of work activities, social, team building, sport events. Yeah, so it's a good company to work for. Personally, if it wasn't good, I would be here.
Very good. Martin, what about you? So what was your experience? So I also start from what you're doing actually now.
Yeah, basically, I'm a bit less experienced than Juraj. I left Slovakia during my studies. I did my PhD, and then I got an offer to start my career abroad. So I went to Paris. I worked in the international organization, which was for me a really valuable experience, working with a lot of professionals coming from different countries. So I fell in love, basically, with this kind of environment. And then at the same time, I had a long-term relationship. My girlfriend stayed in Slovakia. So after 3 years, we considered that we should come together and start the family. So I decided to come back to Slovakia, but I didn't want to leave the idea of working in the international environment with different kind of people, and I was looking for an English-speaking company. So then Zurich contacted me to come for the interview, and I found out a lot of interesting opportunities why to join the company.
Cool. So but in France, you went there because you spoke French, or you were just...
No, I don't speak French.
Okay.
The international organization had 2 official languages,
Okay.
so it was okay for me to speak English all the day.
Cool. And so France is actually different than US and Ireland. Huh? So is it? Did you find any differences? I think from the work culture, right? It's every single country in Europe has its some kind of different faces, right? So what about your experience and comparing with your current experience now?
Basically, I would not focus on French culture because it was an international organization with a lot of French people, of course, but majority of the people were coming from all around the world. And I really enjoyed this. It was really valuable also for like a personal experience, talking to people with different opinions, with different views on topics, what made me richer, I would say. So I really enjoyed this.
And the job you were doing before was?
I was on the university. So
on the university.
Basically, that was my first real working experience.
Okay. And here, what if you describe what you're doing, your activities?
Basically, I joined the company recently, just 3 months ago. And I'm working also in the risk modeling platform. So as the position is called application developer, so my daily language is programming. At the moment, I'm working on implementing the...
What language are you using?
We are mostly using the R language, which is like a open source software, which is robust enough to be used in such a big enterprise projects. This language is mostly known in the data science world, but we are unique in what we're doing and how we use this language for big projects. Maybe you can add a bit more.
Yeah, so probably that's why we got into the language, because we are both kind of a data scientist by training.
Yeah.
In the background, but here we work on mostly development stuff. So yeah, our customers and business partners are tweaking the methodologies, creating new ones, and we are developing them in the R language. And we chose that because it allows us to do the rapid development and bring those models to production very easily and very fast. Currently, we have more than 1 million lines of code, and so we are kind of a living proof that it can be used for the enterprise purposes, the R language, even if it's not kind of the mainstream language. So we are still hiring and looking for junior and senior developers. So if you are interested.
But from the open source, then means that people can learn on their own this language online. There are courses and so on, and then be volunteers and test it.
Yes. We kind of even try to get our hands on even young developers that come here and we can train them. So to be because usually, as I said, it is associated with the data science world. So people don't really consider this as a mainstream language. So we should.
Cool. And would you like your common ground from your two experience abroad, right? So, what was the real gift that you received by, deciding to go somewhere else and then also and bring it back, right? So, what you brought back to Slovakia after the experience?
I think this is different perspective that stuff can work differently. So, and it's not always bad as it is here. It's just gray. Yeah, the grass is always greener on the other side. It's the famous saying, but things are just different, and it broadens your horizons. Yeah, you can find out when how is it done somewhere else and bring the experience back. So
cool. What about you?
Well, I fully agree with Juraj. It has broadened my view on the world, on various issues. I became maybe a bit more liberal in watching the different kind of issues. I'm trying to more understand the people, why they say some opinion or why they have a view on the world as they have. Like, I can now better understand as I did before when I was just living in the country.
Cool. So thank you guys for sharing. Anything we haven't shared, we should say something important. Any final?
I think we covered all the aspects of that topics.
Yeah, I think
so. Yeah, we are hiring. So
okay. So one thing is, if you don't know yet this language, that's actually something you can go online and find it out and see if it's good for you. If you study data science, that's actually you should know
data
it
science
already,
or developers. Yeah, somebody with the mathematical background. Yeah, we are still actively looking for colleagues to join our teams.
And if you want to know more, just feel free to contact us.
Yeah, comment below, send us CVs, contact Zurich HR. Any of these ways is good for having more information about it. So thank you, God, for a lot for sharing, and see you soon. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.